Hey guys, Trumpetmcool here. Today's date is June 26th. Yes, that's right, 2014. And welcome to episode number 15 of Day Night Time. It's been a while. I had 2 weeks of no internet. Don't ask. It's kind of a random. So, but yeah, I'm back. And the game today we're going to be playing is Worms Armageddon. It's an old game, so you'll see the 4x3 landscape and stuff like that, but that's pretty fun. So, boom, hi, sweet. So the icebreaker question is going to be talking about the Red Bull tournament, or the Red Bull Battlegrounds tournament. The format that they introduced was a best. It's new. It's so you had to you had 3 lives as a player, and each live was a best of 3. So if you lost a best of 3, it would lose 1 life. So three lives and you're out. So it was a very interesting concept, and I want to talk about it on the Day Night Time, so everyone can give their opinions. And yeah, last time we played Team Fortress 2, which was a blast. We learned about how Kate is OP at that game, and how to not hit a train, which is very unfortunate. You don't want to hit a train. And yeah, if you haven't watched that, go check it out. Darth is now officially been recorded of laughing on stream. Okay, so Day Night Weekly Update. The Funday Monday topic for this week is you must tell your opponent what you were doing at all times. And you can lie once, and but you have to say, what is it? I could do it right here. Funday. What? Betterbot failed me. So it is, spectacular. Sweet. Wait, no, it's not spectacular. It's sensational. What are you talking about? What are you crazy? Whatever. Anyways, so, yeah, DKTL. So they've been kind of going back and forth about the finals and stuff, because people are trying to get. They forget that there's a losers bracket. So I will get to you whenever the finals are. But yeah, stay tuned for that. And the games are cast Thursday and Friday from 3 to 7 p.m. PDT usually, at twitch.tv/HivemindTV. The DayKnight Showmatches are a form of competition led by Nomikkh 068 for fellow Dayknights to compete with each other in streamed matches without the commitment of a tournament. So if you have a friend that you want to compete with, check out the forums. Usually games are streamed on weekends at twitch.tv/Nomikkh 068. The D&D campaigns are kind of also kind of on a hiatus. Lord Matsu is doing a dark fantasy. Wait a minute, he's actually doing the 4th edition campaign. That's right. Those are streamed on Saturday mornings, usually at 10 a.m. PDT, but some people were missing, so and that's twitch.tv/Lord Matsu. Nomikkh does the Fall of the Silver Templars, and it's a high fantasy campaign set in the Pathfinder system. Players must uncover the workings of an insane cult while finding the secrets hidden in their own past. That streams Sunday mornings, 11 a.m. PDT at twitch.tv/NOMIKKH. The Warsmith does the Sea of Stars D&D 4th edition campaign, where adventurers fight Lovecraftian horrors in a psychic shadow war. They've been kind of off. I haven't heard much from. I couldn't get in contact with Warsmith, but normally it runs at 8 p.m. Eastern Time on Tuesdays at twitch.tv/TEHWarsmith. So, who's ready for the icebreaker?
Oh, I'm so ready for the icebreaker.
Oh.
Freedom!
And who's ready for hats? Oh, this is my equivalent of a
I'll bring
hat.
Icebreaker tomorrow. Can we do it tomorrow?
This is my equivalent of a hat.
Was that our cue to unmute? I missed it.
Yeah, that's the unmute cue.
Yeah.
The undisclosed mute key. Okay, but so yeah, what'd you guys think of that tournament idea?
I fucking love the idea.
Yeah,
It was really cool. I mean,
Yeah.
at the very least, you'd get to see everybody play 3 times. So, you know, all the players get a decent amount of exposure from that. And, you know, you don't get somebody who just sounds like a really cool match, happens in the open bracket, and you don't see it. But, it was awesome. And the format was clever. Like, I'll be honest, the only other place I've really ever heard of somebody trying that literally is Yu-Gi-Oh! So, it was pretty happy.
yeah, it's definitely fresh and they're trying stuff out. You know, trying to make the game more interesting.
As much as I thought the bracket was like, it was cool, but some people complained like, oh, people being picked on and stuff. I thought it was one of the most entertaining brackets ever, with all the backstabbing and all the drama and stuff. Like Scarlet, like being the evil mastermind of absolutely everything going on.
Yes.
Yeah, I was like,
Just drama.
oh, what?
The drama was the best part.
Darth, are you okay?
I like that it introduced an element
He's
I like
quite
that it
happy.
introduced an element of tactical play outside of the actual game itself, where you had to make the decision on
Okay.
not just what you're going to do against a person, but who you would possibly have a good matchup against.
Yeah.
And then of course the obvious hilarity with just getting kicked on something serious.
Yeah, elaborate on that. What do you mean by that? Like,
Just like folk getting.
oh yeah. Part.
On the first day, just like everybody picks Puck.
Yeah. Yeah. What'd you guys think of that?
Well, I don't have
He
anything
deserved
to
it.
take the target on himself at the start. He like pretty much said like, I planned on losing that game, so everyone would pick me. And what did everyone do? Everyone picked him.
Yeah, I thought that was probably the worst attempt at trash talk I've ever seen in any situation in my life ever.
Have you ever known StarCraft like pros to be good at trash talk?
No, but that even by StarCraft, that was really poor.
Idra was pretty good at his trash talk.
Well, he was good like an explosive. It's good at killings, you know. It just kind of is indiscriminate in terms of how much damage it's going to cause. You like it? I don't know. I feel like it kind of stabbed him in the face a bunch of times.
Okay,
With
but
his
think
own.
about how great this idea was for the brackets, and then imagine Idra playing.
Yeah, that would have been amazing.
Oh dear.
That would have
I
been.
mean, put Hydra in Puck shoes for the first day.
Everybody would pick him just to see him rage.
Well, in particular, I would love to see like this back in the era when like Huck and Idra were kind of with each other, and when they were both playing, like back before kind of the Koreans decided they actually wanted to play with us. I feel like that would have been that would have been really good, because Idra can't stop himself from starting a fight, and then Huck will never actually stop fighting once it starts. So it's kind of funny.
Yeah.
And then they joined the same team and they kind of stopped.
Well, they stopped doing it publicly anyway.
Yes. As far as we're concerned.
Like fights that happened in the EG house.
Well, that
I
place
like
was
the
probably
idea of
more
this them
than-
coming to blows on several occasions in the house.
Just in control,
Uh,
just got to step
so-
between them like, no, bad.
Stands up and everyone
Slapping Idra on the nose with a rolled up
Stops
newspaper.
like, okay.
So Darth,
Yeah,
can I ask what you're dancing to?
Oh, that last one was the fishing pole dance, right? It was like, yeah.
Yeah.
Are you listening to music or are you just dancing?
I was, but I have to hear you talk so I don't, miss everything. So now I'm just improvising.
He's trying to display his emotions about the idea through interpretive dance.
Actually, I was kind of hoping that this made up for me not knowing what to answer to the icebreaker question. So I was like dancing. And it seems to entertain Saknikita's cat, so I'm all for it.
All right.
No comment on that.
So Travis,
Lovely dance.
what did you think?
I enjoyed it quite a bit, actually. As much as Puck kind of got picked on the first day, I even thought that was pretty good. He was like Iron Man. He made a great story. You're all like, Puck, come on, you can outlast this torment. And he managed to get like all the way through the day. Like he didn't get knocked out in like 4 games. He did the whole run, and only got knocked out at the end. No, I thought it was pretty cool. And then the whole Scarlet thing. And there's actually some like behind the scenes videos on YouTube if you go looking around. And they're
Oh,
pretty
yeah, I saw them on the Liquipedia YouTube channel, aren't they?
Yeah, exactly. And they're kind of fun. Just like hanging out, playing Smash or Pokemon or whatever in the back, and continuing to talk trash. Pretty good. No, I enjoyed it a lot.
Yeah, it was an amazing. I love the format. I'd love to see more of it, to be honest.
Yeah. The only downfall for that is players of different skill level.
Yeah, that's true.
Because then people start picking the weak people.
Well,
Yeah,
you
I
have
think they need
that
to
kind
do
of
something like
anyways.
to almost protect in a sense, like you can't challenge someone that's just been challenged or something. Like they have a game's grace afterwards. But if challenger or the guy issuing a challenge loses, he can be challenged instantly.
Yeah.
I don't know. Like mix the rules up, like try to find like a sweet spot where you get a good amount of like variety in the games, but you still get some drama going.
Okay, cool.
Well, you could, the whole, the weakest person getting killed out, you could think of it this way, instead of doing the opposite of like Colt, how he's like, oh, I lost the first one, so people would keep picking me. You lose the first one, so everybody knows who's better than that person, and they take the better person out because they don't want the competition there. So they all gang up on the better person.
Yeah. See, this is what I was saying about. I like how it introduces tactical thinking, not just within the game, but you're against your opponents too, and choosing the grouping of your opponents. Whether it's a better idea to get together and decide we need to take that person out because they're the biggest threat to the 3 of us or to the 4 of us or whoever it happens to be, and then like you're constantly making and breaking alliances throughout the course of the weekend.
Exactly.
Yeah.
Speaking of
It's smart
tactics,
to be weak.
speaking of tactics, can I just like think about tactics like outside of the game? Scarlet playing Protoss. So how about that?
Great.
Amazing.
I know,
That
right?
happened during like the. Oh yeah, I'll tell you what book that was in a second. But yeah, that happened during like a small period of time where I had to get up and walk away from the computer. So I sat back down, and then all these people were like standing and giving her an ovate and just clapping, and I'm like, what happened? And then people were like, the power of Protoss, and I'm like, let's see. I was just confused for a while. That was Summer Night, book 5 from the Dresden Files, by the way. Which I have in fact read. I'm going to get back to that when I finish with Game of Thrones, basically.
What Game of Thrones book you on?
So I can
Still the
stop.
first one. I'm like halfway through it.
The
A
Game
more
of
than
Thrones.
half.
Wait, why did it restart?
Because it's Worms Armageddon.
All right. Who wants to talk about Worms Armageddon? Oh wait, are we finished with talking about?
I think
Football.
we're missing Omega saying which book it was.
He said
What?
it was the
Oh
one.
no, he just did.
Oh,
Yeah.
Summer Night.
I was dancing too hard. Sorry.
Yeah, Darth, I think you
It-
could stop dancing.
It's short circuited his ears a little bit.
Yeah.
Just a tad.
Also the double hat is overheating my brain a little, so I may be laughing a bit more than usual, which is saying a lot.
For the love of God, man, remove it.
All right. So
Okay.
So
Darth,
what-
we
what
can
is-
get you to laugh if we really want to.
what all hats do we have on today? All right, Travis.
I've got
Travis, what hat do you have on?
So as you can see, I have a conical hat with a strappy thing. I got this as a how many years ago now? Quite a few years ago now. We went to Anime North, and I got a cosplay of a Bleach character. And this is the hat from that cosplay. I'm trying to remember. Kyoraku.
Cool.
I know what character it is, and it's like in this left bit of my brain, and I'm fishing for it right now.
maybe
I have
distraction.
half of his picture in my
Was it
head.
the one who
His-
drinks?
His name is Kyoraku Shinsui.
Oh yeah, did he wear the pink and like with the flowers bathrobe thing?
Yeah.
That guy owes me money.
Yes.
I recognize his name.
And he had the hat, and he has two swords,
Yeah.
etc., etc., etc. Yeah.
He's this guy. This is
And
the
he's
guy.
like kind of
Yeah.
lazy and drinks all the time.
So I had a cosplay as him. I've actually still got it in my closet upstairs. It's
Oh,
got
that's
like the
awesome.
pink robe and the whole bleach robe. It's actually got like the sandals too, but they are incredibly uncomfortable. So I mostly didn't end up wearing them for most of Anime North because you're walking around everywhere,
Yeah.
and my feet were killing me, so I took them off pretty quick. But the actual like Shinigami robes are incredibly comfortable, and they're super airy, and it was a really hot day, but you're just like walking around. It's like, oh yeah, this is breezy and not like
Those-
hitting at
In
all.
all the right places.
Those are
Yes,
directly
absolutely.
based off of what you would wear. I believe, like that's the base uniform for a kendo practitioner, if I remember correctly.
Yeah, and it was super
It's
comfy, and
nice.
this is the hat from it. I even got a long flowing wig of hair because the guy has hair and I don't.
Nice.
It's still upstairs in the closet as well. I haven't worn any of it since that day.
That's
except
true.
for
The
hat.
only other person you could cosplay from that is that dude with the spear. Which would be
Yes.
awesome.
Yeah, I could totally do Ikaku for sure.
Cool.
Oh, so Sakia in the chat's like, you've got to put on the cosplay. So apparently I've got to come to the Hangout now.
Do
With
it.
this cosplay on.
Yes.
Yeah,
Yes.
you should.
It starts with hats, it ends in full-on cosplay.
All right.
If we're
All right,
gonna do
all right.
an episode, it's gonna take a while until I get.
All
into
right.
the
So I
rules.
just want to go through each one individually, just small. What's it called? And StarzKri.
Don't go on.
StarzKri. What hat are you wearing?
This is a tennis hat or a baseball hat, whatever you want to call it, and it's just from work, from when I used to work at my university.
Nice. All right, Sarah.
This is a hat that I bought at Comic-Con 3 years ago. I also bought a mask to go with it, but I don't know what it is. It's there somewhere.
Cool.
I've been buying hats from the same people for like 5 years now. This is the latest incarnation.
Nice. Looks cool. Looks warm.
It is. I might have to take it off in a second because this is not hat weather
Yes.
right now.
All right, Lulu. What are you wearing?
I'm wearing a hoodie. One of my friends bought me for my birthday. I'm Umbreon, clearly the best evolution from Pokemon.
Nice.
I love the TV show.
Cool.
Nice.
All right, Jeremy.
This is I think it's called like the
Shaku.
Rooster Hats. What Maxwell wears in Scribblenauts. I got it and
Ah.
I pre-ordered the original game.
Nice.
That's
Cool.
the best.
That is beautiful.
That's nice.
Yes, I approve wholeheartedly.
All right, Darth.
As you can see, I'm cosplaying as dancing hipster Harry the Platypus.
Oh, so that's why you're dancing.
Of course.
Oh.
Didn't you get the memo?
Oh. I didn't know. I don't know. All right, Dex. Dex.
It's really warm.
Dex, I see you're wearing a helmet.
I'm wearing a helmet because we're going to war.
Yeah.
Hell yeah, we're going to take this crap seriously, man.
Yeah.
Yeah, I'm just wearing one of my helmets with my GoPro mount, and I think there's the mount for my IR trigger on the back as well. So
Oh, nice.
If this ever comes to headbutts, Dex has got it.
if it comes to what?
If it becomes a headbutt fight, I think you're definitely gonna win.
Yeah, it could be. I've spent more than one open doing that, so I go through helmets.
All right, Kitty.
Yeah.
What?
Well, it's a
Fedora?
regular fedora that I bought at Arden.
Nice.
I don't know if you have some in USA, but it's
Yeah.
exclusive.
Kitty, put it on. Put it
Oh.
on.
Yes.
You want to see me put it on? Okay, hold on. I just have to remove these.
Oh, it's getting serious.
Yes.
So I just hold it there by the back, and I
Mhm.
just make it roll on my heart.
Oh.
Oh, yeah.
Nice.
That is awesome.
That just defeated the whole point of my 25 minutes of dancing.
Nice. And Omega, you were wearing a book, correct?
Yes, I put a book on my head because there was nothing else near me.
What's the book about?
Oh, that was book 5 from the Dresden Files. If you do
Nice.
not know anything about the Dresden Files, then I'm not going to describe what goes on inside the thing. Suffice it to say that the entire series is about a wizard employed as a private eye, effectively, for supernatural occurrences, publicly in Chicago.
Nice.
Check it out. You should
Yeah.
read it.
Good stuff.
Cool, cool. All right. Who's ready for some worms?
How do we actually connect to this?
I love the worms audio, like music. It's so
Yeah, so
invigorating. Like the intro music. It's pretty cool.
All right.
So
Those
so who has played Worms as a child? Like who's played this game before? Who's played this game before?
I played this
I don't know.
game ages ago.
Is anybody watching unfamiliar with the game?
Huh?
And yeah, is anybody here actually not familiar with this game?
I guess I played it once or twice, something like that.
Yeah.
I'm not
Anthony,
familiar
could
with the
you?
controls on this version because I haven't actually played it in this version, but
Okay.
Can you give a
It's okay,
rundown?
neither have I, so it'll be fun. We can both be bad together.
Basically, your team of worms going against a bunch of other worms with a bunch of weapons, and it's a bunch of mayhem.
An important thing to emphasize with the worms, however, is that they are, in fact, heavily armed, right? With such as handguns, Uzis, missiles, and the holy hand grenade of Antioch.
Yes.
So, not to mention as well that they all have incredibly high-pitched, squeaky voices with various accents that you can set, and they can be given silly names at your
Oh.
pleasure.
I gotta do that.